Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2022 ski test. We've got an Atomic Vantage 80 Ti women's ski for you today. Really great option for, intermediate, advanced ladies. Spend most of their time on groomed terrain. That 80 millimeter threshold does kind of put it more in the all mountain category, but definitely ideally suited thanks to the shape and construction for carving, groomers, and making nice turns on smoother snow. Does have a little bit of extra versatility built in, but really it's definitely ideally suited for groomers, carving turns, stuff like that. Starting with the construction, it's got Atomic's light wood core. They add to that their titanium tank mesh. So they've used this Pro-Lite construction technique for a few years now, and they basically start with the thinner layers on the bottom and work their way up. They're able to leave these central portions here in the shovel and through the tail, not as thick. They don't need it. They don't need that material there. These skis are pretty stiff by themselves. So any extra material would just be heavy. So that metal mesh does a lot to make the ski stiffer, more stable, more damp, without adding a ton of weight. So it's a really interesting use of metal to go along with that wood core. They also use their DuraCap sidewall. So these orange parts here underfoot goes almost vertical all the way underfoot and then tapers to a cap right about where my hands are, and then goes to full cap after that. So underfoot and into the shovels and tails, you're getting better edge grip, more torsional stiffness, and then as you get to the extremities of the ski, goes to full cap. That increases the quickness and maneuverability, playfulness of the ski, makes it a little bit easier to get on edge and release the edge as well. So it's a little bit more playful in a carved turn versus it being, a full sandwich sidewall construction. So that's the build. In terms of the shape, at 80 millimeters underfoot, this is the 159. We're getting a 14.9 meter turn radius. So it does like to make those shorter carved turns. There is some good positive camber underfoot here. When that camber is preloaded into the ski, it provides a lot of the energy and snap out of the turn, propelling you into the next one. So there's good camber underfoot. 10% tip rocker looks about right. So that's mostly helping with the transitions of the turns and helping you get into the turn, in an initiation phase. And that just makes it easier. 80 millimeters underfoot, not really wide enough to be considered a soft snow or a powder ski by any stretch. But it does help when the snow gets cut up a little bit uneven, midday, late day, when those groomers are not so fresh anymore. Having that little bit of extra tip rocker does make it smoother, a little bit easier to get the ski over, put it where you want to go. Awesome choice for bumps, trees that are kind of tracked out. It does have some good stiffness to it, so you should know how to flex and push a ski into the moguls. Because it is a TI version, that intermediate skier, it's a good introduction to a ski with metal in it for that intermediate. Advanced and expert skiers that know how to carve a ski, they will appreciate the stiffness and stability of this Vantage 80 for sure. So that's it. That's the Atomic Vantage 80 Ti women's ski. Check this thing out at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.